Before I start this video, I want to show you guys something really beautiful. My friend Dave makes these custom pens. I don't know if you could see this, man. It's a little too much light, as usual. What else is new? He makes these beautiful pens, and I think this one is the nicest one so far that he's made. I just want to show you guys, since we're gun people, Christmas is coming up, and this would make a great gift for a gun buddy or your father or anyone you know that's a gun enthusiast. You know, pens can get, you know, good quality pens anyway can get really pricey if you know the pen world. But I just want to show you what he does. And this is made out of pistachio wood, if I'm reading it right. This is a shell casing here. It's like a half of it, looks like a 308. Then you have the bullet on the end, okay? And then in the back, you can see it looks like a bullet with a you know, the back of a shell with a primer, and it's got the writing around the sides. This is really beautiful, and he has a rifle as the clip. You can see that rifle on there. Dave does really beautiful work. I've showed you his pens before, and this one really he hit a home run with this one, I think. Now, how the pen works is it's like a bolt action rifle. Here's the bolt action lever. You lift it up and you pull it forward like that. Ain't that cool? And then the pen comes out, and the internals are super high-end pen. I don't know, I'm not a pen guy, but I know the guts that he uses is real expensive, good quality, where they, you know, they make for high-end pens. So this ain't just for show. This is a high-quality pen. But when the lever's forward, you know, the pen comes out, and then all you do is move the lever back, just like a bolt action rifle, and back, and then the pen, the ballpoint retrieves back in the hole. Ain't that friggin' neat? And I just wanted to show you this one. He's made a bunch of them. I got a bunch of them here. Sorry, they're a little dusty. I keep them in the cup. This one is 308, you know, shell and all. And then I have another one here. He made me, well, it's just another shell with the wood. You know, they're really nice looking pens. And I had a 50 BMGs. Yeah, here's another one, the 50 BMG pen. But this one here, really, Dave, it looks so good, man. You did a really beautiful job with this one. So before I start this video on this KSG, I just wanted to throw this in the beginning just to show you this guy's work. And of course, I'll put his information under the video if you're interested in one of these beautiful pens. Thank you, Dave, for sending me this pen. This is by far my favorite. By far, this thing's beautiful. Alright, let's take a look at this beautiful KSG. Alright, I promise I'd do a video, a more up-close video on this shotgun. I always wanted one of these shotguns. When they first came out, I knew it was a good idea. The early models, they had a lot of problems because that might be what you're hearing. Because the last KSG video I did, there was a few idiots that don't know anything about firearms. They just hear rumors, or maybe one channel had a bad experience with a firearm. Well, in 2011, when they first came out, they had a couple issues. The slide release was not in the best area. It was in the front, and when you pulled the slide, you almost caught your finger. So what they did was they dropped it down and wrapped it around the side of the trigger guard. And now it's ambidextrous, and your finger is nowhere near the slide release, and it's in a real natural spot. This is one of the most comfortable shotguns I've shot. As you can see, I live in a tiny house. It's like a small apartment size house. It's a house, but it's like the size of a tiny apartment. It's a row house. And this is what they did. They moved the slide release right here, right next to the trigger. Everything is great. Here's your safety. Everything is within your finger radius. I can operate the whole gun with one finger. I can put the safety on, drop the slide release, rack the slide, and full operation. You'll see a lot of other big channels out there that did good reviews on this gun, which one of my favorite KSG videos that I've seen was from Hickok 45. Guys want to go over there. He's got like 3 videos on this gun, and you know, he's just real smooth how he shoots, and he makes this thing look like a Cadillac. And he had 2 videos, and then 1 video with an KEL-TEC on it, and there was no problems at all. Okay, and there was other big channels that did reviews on these too. One particular channel had a real issue, and dude, I'm sorry that happened. I'm sure KEL-TEC will fix the problem. But other than that, it's been like 85% positive, all the videos I've seen, and believe me, I've been watching videos on this gun all week long. You know, there's just a few one's videos from the early model where they had, you know, stupid issues, just like any other gun. Look at the XDS. They're having problems with that. Look at the Smith & Wesson Shield. They're having a drop safety problem. They're new guns. It takes a while to work the bugs out. Another myth about this gun is it's all plastic. What? All plastic? This gun is steel, buddy. The only thing plastic on this gun is the slide, which all shotguns are. They're either plastic or wood. The action bars are totally steel, 440 or whatever. They used high-grade steel. The barrel, if you look at the barrel, I have a Mossberg 590, and the thing I love about the Mossberg 590, not the 590, the 590A1, there's a big difference between them two. It has the heavy barrel, and this is just as thick. Look at that barrel. Talking about the thickness of the barrel, that's as thick as my 590A1 barrel. So to call this a lightweight plastic gun, you're out of your friggin' tree. Everything's steel. You have the extra heavy barrel, which is amazing, and you have the dual loading tubes, which are totally thick steel. Then you have the disassembly nuts on the front, which are heavy duty steel. Then you have these ambidextrous sling mount, which is thick, heavy duty steel. The gun is all steel. The Picatinny rail from the top to the bottom is solid steel. This gun is steel all the way back to, even the cheek rest is steel, the cheek weld right here. This is steel from the top all the way back to here. There's a little bit of polymer here, and then you have a nice rubber butt pad, which works pretty good. Of course, under here, which today's guns, the pistol grip is polymer. I'm fine with that. The trigger guard and all, that's all polymer. That's not unusual. The gun is steel where it needs to be. It has a lot of steel. Some people think this is a light gun, but it's not. This is a heavy, solid little gun. So, whatever you guys say. Has got a nice trigger. Okay? If I put it on fire. It's got a nice trigger for a bullpup. And a nice trigger reset. I'll hold it in. Let it out till it clicks. And it's not bad. It's not great, but it's not a mess either. You can shoot very, very accurate with this shotgun. This is so ideal for my house. I just put this Tapco stubby grip on here. I highly recommend these. I don't like the big foregrip, the big vertical grips. You want to keep the thing small. So this stubby grip from Tapco, which would be about 24 bucks shipped to your house, is worth every penny. And I like it because it's long, it has one screw in the middle, and it crimps down on the Picatinny rail under here and holds it really secure. The action on the KSG is very, very buttery, like snot on glass, okay? It's very nice. You would think it would be like real rough, and it's extremely smooth. It's got very smooth action. I just threw these flip-up sights on here. They're okay. They're not, they're about 50 bucks a piece. They're not like, Troy or anything. They're good enough for this. They just flip up. They look nice. And that's all I really need. I mean, I'm going to shoot this a little bit more. I like to put a light. I could move this back here a little bit and put my TLR light on the front. That would look awesome on this. I don't know. I have to see if there's enough real estate on there to do that. I put 75 rounds through this so far, not one jam. Now there was a couple hesitations, but that was because I short cycled it. And short cycling, or short chucking, whatever you want to call it, when you have this style gun, when you pull it back to the rear, you have to pull it back all the way to the rear and go all the way to the front. So you need a nice firm front to back action, and you should not have any problems. You got to remember, when we're holding the shotgun, we're used to holding it all the way out here. Now we're holding it all the way in here, so it's natural for when we're racking it to stop about right here. So you just got to pull it back till you feel it slam. That's the best way I can explain it, and you should have no problems. So had a couple hesitations because I short stroked it, so I must have went like this, and then it stopped right there. So I just had to give it one of these, and then it just rechambered it in a second. Did not jam though. That happened maybe twice through the whole 75 rounds. This is definitely something you need to train with. It's not what we're used to. We're used to, you know, the motions of a traditional shotgun, of making, you know, familiar motions, going to this and going to that. This is a little different. Another thing that KEL-TEC stressed, don't look at it as 15 rounds. You have to look at it as 7 plus 7 plus 1. Because if you're going to try to shoot it fast and then switch tubes, you're going to get mixed up and you're going to forget. So what you do is you load it all up, 7 plus 7 plus 1, 15 in there, okay? And my selector switch is to the right, or sorry, to the left. Bang, 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 okay? Then I hear a click, okay, I'm out. And as I can get my thumb right back here, I don't have to move my hand too much to get to the selector switch. All I have to do is go right here like this and go flip. And to me, like, that is like the fastest reload ever. I just reloaded 7 rounds. Bang, 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 done. You know, loading it, it might take a little time and training to load it fast. It's not, like I said, it's definitely not what we're used to. But this thing is really, as long as it's reliable, a fantastic idea for a home defense shotgun. It really is. It's a lot of fun. It's got a nice short radius, and like I said, for this house, it's totally, I'm a prime candidate for this. I paid $1,100 for this. I got it at a Philadelphia Gun Club off of 9th Street, and I think that was a fantastic price for this. I seen them on Gunbroker for a lot more than that, especially during the craze. So I paid 11, then I got the sights. Time I got them with the sights, and then put this on. So I figure I was up over 12 when it came to that. But light gun, I don't think it's a light. I guess empty, it's light. You put that 15 rounds in here, you got some weight here. Could use a sling. I would like to get some kind of light system on it for the house. Not sure yet what I want. I got to shop around. But recoil, no problem whatsoever. No problem whatsoever. I shot 50 rounds through it. My friend shot 25 rounds through it. The next day, my shoulder wasn't even sore. Usually when I'm done shooting a shotgun, even birdshot, the next day, my shoulder's kind of black and blue. Did not find that at all. There's only one thing I don't like about this gun. And there's always one fucking thing, right? I can't stand when it ejects, it hits your wrist. That sucks. That's the only thing that sucks. But I'm willing to give it a pass because of how awesome this is. And such a great idea. If I get up in the middle of the night and I have to use this, I'm not going to worry about an empty shell hitting my wrist. It hurts. I didn't think it would hurt because I figure, hey, it's an empty shell. How much could that hurt? Probably feel like, you know, someone throwing a balloon at you. You know what I mean? Nah. The KEL-TEC KSG ejects with so much force. If you ever watched the videos, you can barely see them shells even coming out of there. It's like, I mean, I can't even see the shell shooting out of there. So it comes out of there with a lot of force. So the best thing to do is just wear a long sleeve shirt with a, you know, with a thick band on the end of the shirt, or just put a leather wristband on. Who cares if you're going to shoot it all day? If you're going to take it to the range, you're going to shoot it a lot. Who gives a shit? That ain't going to stop me from buying it. What stops me from buying guns is unreliability. Okay? This is built, really, I mean, I hate to use everyone says built like a tank. I don't know what else to say. because this is built like a tank. This is definitely built like a tank. That's the best way to explain it. I am a very fussy person, and when you hold this, the quality feeling is just there tremendously. So trust me, once you hold this and rack the slide and feel it, you're going to buy it, you're going to make it happen. You're going to make yourself find the money some way, and you will definitely get one of these. These are very, very hard to get right now. Even my gun shop has a hard time getting them, and we're a law enforcement range. And because law enforcement do use these. Hate to break it to you. The business end of that is ridiculous looking, ain't it? It looks so nice. Some guy's supposed to send me some accessories for this. Maybe a muzzle brake for it. Yeah, we'll check it out, see how it looks. I've seen these with muzzle brakes. They look really, really cool. I mean, it's only going to stick out maybe, you know, that far, but they look really badass. So far, 75 rounds. To me, 0 failures, some little mishaps. I'm going to call them because of operator error. But other than that, I am very happy with this. And I want to thank Brothers Keeper, and I want to thank Bobby B. Perk, because I talked to them guys. They own the same shotgun. They have no problems with it, and they're loving theirs. And these are guys I highly respect because they have high quality firearms. You're talking about Bobby B. Perk, you're talking about a dude that owns Ed Brown's Nighthawk Custom. A guy that buys guns like that and then buys this and gives it a good feedback, I'm going to believe him. I know it's a good gun. You might get a bad one. I'm in no control of that. If you get one, you might get one that runs like crap. I hope it doesn't happen to you. But if you get one like mine, you're going to love it. So you just got to hope you get it. But it has a lifetime warranty. If anything's wrong with it, they're only in Florida. So, well, for me it's close. They will fix it, and they will make it right, and they will tweak it for you and make it very reliable. Okay? If you have any problems. So far, I don't think I have to do that, thank God, because I don't even want to part with this and have it away from me for weeks because I'm so excited to have it. And that's it. This is your up close on the KEL-TEC KSG. I hope I helped you in making your decision on buying it. So far, I'm really liking it, and I love the way it's built. It's built tough. Very, very nice. Alright guys, see you later.